Hi, I'm tired. Uh, Not like tired, like sleepy, but exhausted. I need to move my laptop a little back. So I haven't eaten breakfast, and my girlfriend went to work, and she was like, I forgot my wallet and my passport. You need to get them for me. And I had to get on the bike and bike over to the store, which is down the street still. And I had to do it fast because she's having a bus. She's taking the bus, but she was in the store, and she was in the store buying stuff. So I gave her the wallet and the passport, and she goes to the bus stop, which is even further down the street, but it still is there. And I also took down the curtains again. I haven't posted the first one because editing is hard when you have to watch two dogs and when the parents are home and my girlfriend is home. So not my parents, but my girlfriend's parents. So I haven't edited the first one yet. So I'm recording this a couple days after, but it's still 2 or 3 days after, maybe 4. So yeah, it's Friday. At least do the second gen, and let's see if we can do a third after that. I don't know. Let's start with normal types in Gen 2. Here we have a couple of nice ones. I'm just gonna rule out right now that I'm not gonna choose Hoot Hoot or Noctowl because that is flying type to me. So I might put it on the flying type. It depends. I don't remember which flying type was in Gen 2. I'm gonna rule out Dunsparce. Dunsparce isn't that special to me. I need to check every time I get a freaking message. We have Igglybuff. It's not gonna happen. I told in the previous episode that I'm not gonna do anything in the Jigglypuff line or Clefairy line. Chansey, I don't think I'm gonna do anything with Chansey either. Oops, I didn't mean to click it. I'm not gonna choose Miltank because I'm not a fan of Miltank. Not the same way as M&J, but Smeargle, I'm not gonna choose because Sketch is. I mean, if you are actually faster than the Pokemon you're up against, you use Sketch on nothing, and there you are with no moves. You have to struggle. Porygon 2? That is Porygon 2, right? Yeah, Porygon Z is standing on its tail. I like Apom actually, but I also like Girafarig. But Girafarig is also Psychic, so we'll see. We can always change in the end of the video. I don't think I'm gonna choose Teddy Ursa or Ursaring. I never really used Teddy Ursa or Ursaring. I'm not gonna choose Sentret only because Sentret is my girlfriend's favorite Pokemon. It's nothing against it. It's just that I don't want to choose the same, and I'm not that fond of Sentret. I mean the evolution Ferret is more my style because I like ferrets and ferret is a ferret. But I'm gonna have to go with either Apom or Girafarig. Girafarig could go in Psychic, so I'm gonna choose Apom for now. I like Ambipom more, but you know. This is no. This is that is no questioning. Houndoom, best fire type, no questioning. Looks so cool. It's like a devil hound, like a Cerberus, except Cerberus is having 3 heads, and it's also the gatekeeper of hell. So, but Hellhound, like, it's just fascinating, uh, especially when they look like that. Kingdra, okay. Politoed, I always been like, I think Politoed is cool. I like Politoed since I watched the anime, and I've used it before, and it's awesome. Slowking is also pretty funny. Kingdra is pretty cool. Never really had a big fascination with Octillery. I used to use it before, but I'm not using you. That's no way. I like Quillfish, but not like Quillfish. I like the other Quillfish. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I like Quagsire for his derpiness, but I used it so many times I don't like it anymore. Chinchou and Lantern is not that strong. Shouldn't play out. Grass type. We didn't have much grass types. The same with fire types. Fire types is really like in the first 2 gen was like, eh. But with the grass types, I honestly don't like any of these. Except Celebi, but Celebi is also a legendary, so I can't really choose that because that's going in a legendary if it's my favorite legendary. which from I remember currently is. We'll see when we get there. I only know about the trio and Celebi. Out of these, I guess Jumpluff, because it's the full evolution of Hoppip, and Hoppip is not good. Electric type, I chose Electabuzz in the electric previous one. I could choose Elekid now. I think Mareep is cuter than Flaffy and Ampharos, so I'm gonna just go Mareep. Ice. Ooh, we didn't have much ice types in Gen 2. Don't like you. I think you're cool, but you're pretty weak. I like you. I like you too. I like you. I'm gonna go with, like, I have been a fan of Mamoswine since the anime. But was it before the anime as well? I was mostly in the anime, but I like Swine more than Piloswine. Piloswine, I'm gonna have to choose Piloswine. Yeah, Heracross has to be in the bug. I never really was a fan of Hitmontop, and I was okay with Tyrogue. It's after I watched the anime, it's so bitchy. I'm gonna go with Hitmontop actually. Poison Crobat. I don't like spiders, but I think the design is cool. Because I used Spinarak and evolved it into Ariados and tried to do Ariados in like a Soul Silver bug, or was it Hard Gold bug? I think. And that was hard. Jeez. I mean, I had more teammates, but Spinarak and Ariados, ugh. Quagsire, eh. Uh, Not anymore. Swinub and Piloswine is in the ice. I was never really a fan of Larvitar and Pupitar. I can do Gliscor later as well. Here we had a lot of flying types actually. I'm not gonna comment on it. Murkrow is like, I've always had I always liked Murkrow, and Honchkrow is one of my favorite flying types of all. But that might change in the end. Oh yeah, Lugia and Ho-Oh is also legendary. In the psychic one, what did I choose? I chose Politoed, right? Yeah. So I could choose Slowking. Starter is pretty cool, right? I'm gonna go with Starter actually. I'm gonna go with Starter. Oh shite. I chose flying as Murkrow, but Yanma is such a cool flying bug. But Scizor is cooler, and Fortress is also pretty cool. And I'm gonna go with Scizor. Rock. I don't like any of those. If I had to choose, probably Shuckle. Ghost. I wonder which ghost type do I think is the coolest in Gen 2? I mean, I would have chosen Mischievous anyway, even if it was more ghost types in Gen 2. I would still choose Mischievous. Mischievous is cool. I wonder. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I mean, Kingdra is cool, so. Dark type. Ooh. I could choose Murkrow and Umbreon here. I like Houndour more as a fire type because I don't really like any of the other fire types. But I could also choose Sneasel here because Sneasel is cool. But I don't feel like it. I mean, I think I've said this before, but Umbreon is cool. And people are always like, shiny Umbreon is so cool. The only thing that changes is the yellow stripes and the circles, and they just turn blue. Like, blue is my favorite color, but it's not that cool. Blue and black, sure, is a good color combo, but yellow and black is also a good color combo. Stop thinking Umbreon shiny is so cool. It's disappointing. That's right, Murkrow. And then we change the flying type to Escarmer. But still, I'm gonna do that. We put Skarmory on the flying, and we put Murkrow as the dark type, and Scizor on the steel. Fairy. I don't like any of you. Oh, we have a Marathon. If I had to choose Togdick. The starters, like, don't get me wrong. Cyndaquil, Quilava, and Typhlosion. Good fire types. But I just can't choose it. Because I almost always choose Totodile and evolve it fully. Obviously, I evolve all my Pokemon fully. Gimmick form. We didn't really have much. Oh, I have to change it. I don't want to choose the same one, but Mega Houndoom, definitely the best Mega ever of all the Pokemons, except maybe Charizard that has like is like black and blue and has like blue fire. That's always cool. So when it comes to fire type, Magby then, because I like Magmortar a little bit. Not that much, but a little. And I guess I have to choose Magby for that. It's not gonna be the favorite. So that I can tell right away. And I just realized that I said Houndoom is the best Mega, but I mean Blastoise Gigantamax. It's still a freaking submarine. Legendaries. Lugia. Not even gonna argue with that. I always liked Lugia. And I don't know, but I was a big fan of Ho-Oh and Lugia, and it always seemed to be Ho-Oh slightly winning. But now it's actually Lugia. I don't know why. What happened? It's just my brain was like, Lugia is cooler than Ho-Oh. Why? I don't know. It's my brain just says so. My favorite of all of these is gonna be hard. Since I cannot choose these three ones, because I said so myself, and not the fairy, because fairy was still not a thing. Crobat. We're gonna try to go through this fast. Normal type in Gen 3. Slacking is good. Exploit is good. You're weak as fuck. I'm gonna choose Exploit for this one. Fire types, we cannot use the starters, so we don't see them. Torkoal. Water type. I used Huntail once. That is a Huntail, sorry. Gorbis. But I like Wailmer and Wailord. And it's a Corphish. Corphish is cool. Sorry, Feebas and Milotic. Grass type. I love Breloom. But I'm gonna go Tropius on grass because I have another flying type as a favorite in Gen 3. So we're just gonna put Tropius there for now. If I have to change, I probably change to Cactus is part dark. That could be a dark. Ludicolo? Maybe. Low type more actually. But the reason why I'm not taking Breloom on grass is because he's going on fighting. I can say that right now. Definitely not plus one minus, so I mean, ooh, I like Lily. Fighting, Breloom, ooh, Swiper. Definitely. Like Gen 3 doesn't really have many Pokemon I'm very fond of, but Swiper is pretty cool. I like Flygon, but Claydol. That's a ground type, Claydol. Flying. Oh, I cannot choose you, but you're cool, Shadow Lugia. Tropius to me is more of a grass type, and I don't really know what to put as a grass type. Unless, and it's the only one fully fighting type. These ones are also psychic, so Hariyama. Then we choose Flying Tropius. I like Breloom more as a fighting type, but we're putting him in grass for now because of Tropius being the best flying type. Psychic, oh. I like Solrock and Lunatune, but do I like it more than Gardevoir? I am people choose Gardevoir because it's a waifu. Sure, for you, not for me. I have another waifu in Pokemon, okay? I'm gonna say Lunatune. I'm gonna have to choose a favorite dog type. Just know that the two first one in the bottom, especially the second one, is my least favorite of all time. Volbeat and Illumise, worst. Blech. That's my least favorite Pokemon of the whole Pokemon universe. I'm not really a fan of any of these bugs, but if I have to choose, gotta be Beautifly. It's gotta be Rock. I have a fondness of Nosepads for some reason. Ghost type, I like Banette. Dragon, like a Dark. Absolutely so freaking weak, but I like it. But I'm gonna have to choose Mariana because you will see soon. You probably know already. But Mariana is pretty cool. Steel type, like when it comes to Aron, Lairon, and Aggron, they're better than Tyranitar in my opinion, but I wouldn't choose them. Well, Mawile is turning to be a fairy. Okay, Aggron is cool, but Mawile is definitely a fairy. The best starter here, no doubt. I rarely choose Sceptile because I want Breloom on my team most of the time I'm playing Emerald. So I don't choose much Sceptile anymore because I am a super fan of Balloon now. Best gimmick form. Now I wanted to choose Absol because it looks so amazing. Also pretty cute. That's why I didn't. That's why I chose my Diana on the dark side because Absol definitely the best gimmick form. Legendaries. Here we go. I'm not gonna choose the Reggie trio because I've never really been a fan of them. Latias and Latios, pretty cool. Not really a fan of Groudon and Kyogre. Deoxys I've never used, but I think it looks funny as this. But I wouldn't choose that Deoxys for. Favorite of all time from the third gen. This one is gonna be hard for me because it is between Nosepass, Banette, I like Swiper, I like Claydol, I like Lunatone, Tropius, and Balloon. There we go. We have Machamp from the first gen, Mischievous from the second, and Balloon from the third. And you might start to see a pattern on the favorite. Now, I don't know which one to choose here because I don't want to spoil too much with the favorite type, favorite Ultra Base, Paradox. We have these two, and we're gonna choose one of them. Alcremie. Let's do Alcremie. It's just different colors, and it's a birthday cake. That's definitely the favorite. But that's the Gigantamax form. Are we gonna allow this here? Cause I'm gonna put it there, but I'm gonna say that the best Alcremie is either this one. It has even more different colors. Ooh, I like this one. I like that one. This one doesn't really fit because it's light blue with dark blue. I don't like that. I like this one. I'm going to say that one. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't a too long video. We'll see. But anyway, we gotta get through it at some point. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.